Welcome to the 2015 festival season at Chichester Festival Theatre. In their introduction to the season, Jonathan Church, Artistic Director, and Alan Finch, Executive Director, have written the following.
This is an exciting year for us, as it marks the first full one in our new festival theatre, following its £22 million refurbishment. We are now firmly settled into our renewed spaces and benefiting hugely from the improved facilities. There could not be a more thrilling and ambitious production with which to launch the season than Alan Ayckbourn's legendary boating comedy, Way Upstream. For this, we will be transforming the festival theatre stage into a river complete with a life-size boat. More memories will be made when we present two musicals, the celebrated Mac and Mabel, and a new stage version of A Damsel in Distress. These major productions reinforce the festival theatre's status as one of the best stages in the country. The Young Chekhov season offers, for the first time ever, the chance to see the master playwright's first three plays, Platonov, Ivanov and The Seagull, in repertoire with one ensemble of actors. The plays can be enjoyed individually, but seen together you will witness the birth of a genius and the evolution of the dramatic voice that changed the course of theatre history.
Other highlights include Willie Russell's classic comedy Educating Rita and three outstanding modern dramas, Jeremy Sams's translation of Jean Ennui's The Rehearsal, W. Somerset Maugham's For Services Rendered, and Someone Who'll Watch Over Me by Frank McGuinness. This year we also celebrate Chichester Festival Youth Theatre's 30th anniversary. Over the years, CFYT has introduced thousands of young people to theatre and created spectacular entertainment. To mark this achievement, we present our most ambitious production yet. Running Wild, adapted from Michael Morpurgo's novel, will be performed at Cass Sculpture Foundation and promises to be a theatrically inventive and visually stunning experience. Finally, thank you for all the support you have given us to restore and renew our much-loved theatre. We are confident that 2015 will be one of the most important seasons ever at Chichester and look forward to welcoming you during the year ahead.
And now Sue, Robert, David, Suzanne and Lindsay from the theatre's audio description team are here to present an audio version of the season's brochure for you. First, we will introduce the productions in the main festival theatre in date order, and then the plays in the Minerva, giving you the dates of the audio description performances at the end of each production. We will follow this with information about the summer's youth theatre production, which will not be described, and the other events and activities, and the booking information. Suzanne and Robert will now introduce the productions in the festival theatre this season.
4 old friends, 1 cruising boat, 2 weeks off work, and the perfect setting of the River Orb. What could possibly go wrong? The season starts with Alan Ayckbourn's Way Upstream, which will see the festival theatre stage transformed into a river, complete with life-size boat. The outlook is not completely calm. Featuring Sarah Parish and directed by Nadia Fall, both making their Chichester debuts, it will run from the 23rd of April to the 16th of May. Way Upstream will be described on the evening of Friday the 8th of May at 7:30 p.m. and at the matinee on Saturday the 9th of May at 2:30 p.m.
We return to dry land for the first of this year's 2 major Broadway musicals, A Damsel in Distress, a new stage version of P.G. Woodhouse's novel with songs by George and Ira Gershwin, well known from the popular 1937 comedy film. George, an American composer working at the Savoy in London, meets Lady Marshmoreton, a beautiful English socialite. He needs to complete his musical, she needs to marry urgently, and already has someone unsuitable in mind. Uplifting and wildly funny, this new stage version offers a glorious depiction of English eccentricity. Directed and choreographed by American Rob Ashworth, the play runs from 30th May to 27th June. We will be describing on Friday 19th at 7:30 p.m, Saturday 20th June at 2:30 p.m, and in addition Friday 26th June at 7:30 p.m.
Following his celebrated performance in Sweeney Todd, Michael Ball returns to Chichester to play Mac Sennett in Mac and Mabel. Directed by Jonathan Church, choreographed by Stephen Mear, this dazzling musical comedy is both a poignant love story and a riveting tribute to the grit and glamour of the era of silent movies. Mac and Mabel runs from the 13th of July to the 5th of September. We will describe for you on 4 occasions: the 7th of August at 7:30 p.m, 8th of August at 2:30 p.m, the 28th of August at 7:30 p.m, and the 29th of August at 2:30 p.m.
At the heart of this season will be 3 major productions of Anton Chekhov's early plays, offering the first ever chance to see Platonov, Ivanov and The Seagull presented in repertory with a 22-strong ensemble of distinguished actors. The young Chekhov plays can be seen individually or as a trilogy, either over different days or on one occasion as an intense theatrical experience.
This season within a season is anchored by a trio of talent: Chekhov himself, playwright David Hare, who has written the adaptations, and Jonathan Kent, returning to Chichester following his triumphant production of Gypsy in Festival 2014. The ensemble of actors features Anna Chancellor, James McArdle and Samuel West. The Chekhov season runs from the 28th of September to the 14th of November.
In the first of the trilogy, Mikhail Platonov is irresistible to women, but also broke, in debt and soon to be homeless. His relationships with his wife Sasha, a student Maria, Sofia, a married woman from his past, and most dangerous of all, the intelligent widow Anna Petrovna, create a freewheeling comedy, a cry of defiance at the adult traps of conventionality and moral hypocrisy. Platonov will be described on Thursday 22nd October at 2:30 p.m. and Friday evening 6th November at 7:30 p.m.
In the second of the trilogy, Nikolai Ivanov, a counsellor in straitened circumstances with an ailing wife, is tempted by the attractions of Sasha Lebedev, who offers him devotion, youth and beauty. Can he survive the shame and guilt of a scandal, resulting in a drama of outright passion which Chekhov's later dramas would forego? Ivanov will be described on Wednesday the 28th of October at 2:30 p.m. and Monday the 2nd of November at 7:30 p.m.
The Seagull draws this mini-season to a close with the story of the young playwright Konstantin, his muse Nina, his mother Arkadina and the family, assembled to view his new play by the lake on a summer's day. What happens during and after the performance will change the lives of all concerned forever. The Seagull will be described on Friday 30th October at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday 7th November at 2:30 p.m.
That concludes the dates for the main festival theatre programme. Apart from the Young Chekhov season, all descriptions will be on Friday evenings at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday matinees at 2:30 p.m. Please be in your seats 15 minutes before the show begins to listen to our set and costume descriptions. Details of touch tours will be available from the Access team on 01243 812 927. And now, to the Minerva Theatre.
Here the season runs from 8th of May to 10th of October, beginning with the legendary Jean-Henri's savagely funny and devilishly clever comedy, The Rehearsal, translated and directed by Jeremy Sands. In his elegant French chateau, the Count, known as Tiger, will entertain his guests to an evening of amateur dramatics, with a cast including his mistress, his wife, her lover, and the beautiful Lucille, governess to 12 resident orphans. As rehearsals commence, intrigue and passion are rife, both on stage and off. Soon it is hard to tell when the performers are acting and when they are not. The rehearsal runs from 8th of May to the 6th of June, with descriptions on Friday the 5th of June at 7:45 p.m. and Saturday the 6th of June at 2:45 p.m.
A new production of Educating Rita by Willie Russell features Lenny Henry making his Chichester debut as the world-weary lecturer Frank, alongside Lashana Lynch as the plain-speaking hairdresser and aspiring student Rita. Premiered in 1980, Willie Russell's comic piece will be directed by Talawa Theatre Company's artistic director, Michael Buffong. Running from 18th of June to the 25th of July, we shall be describing on Friday the 17th at 7:45 p.m. and Saturday the 18th at 2:45 p.m.
For services rendered, W. Somerset Maugham's greatest play, written in 1932, confronts the unspoken consequences of war, loss and trauma with style and honesty. Seen through the eyes of one ordinary English family, World War I has changed the lives of all concerned forever. Howard Davies directs this engrossing drama from 31st of August to 5th of September, and description will be available on Friday the 4th of September at 7:45 p.m. and Saturday the 5th of September at 2:45 p.m.
And finally, in this season's Minerva programme, following his much-acclaimed Pressure in the 2014 festival, actor and writer David Haig returns to Chichester to play Michael, an English academic, in Someone Who'll Watch Over Me by Frank McGuinness. Directed by Michael Attenborough, the play is based on the experiences of those taken hostage in Lebanon in the 1980s and is a hymn to the defiant power of the human spirit and the creative imagination. Someone Who'll Watch Over Me, from the 10th of September to the 10th of October, will be described on Friday the 2nd of October at 7:45 p.m. and on Saturday the 3rd of October at 2:45 p.m.
Just to remind you, all of our described performances in the Minerva Theatre are on Fridays at 7:45 p.m. and Saturday matinees at 2:45 p.m. Please be in your seats 15 minutes before the show starts to receive our set and costume descriptions. Details of touch tours may be obtained from the Access team on 01243 812 927. And finally, this summer's youth theatre production, which will be performed in the magnificent landscape of the Cass Sculpture Foundation at Goodwood.
In a new adaptation by Samuel Adamson of Michael Morpurgo's Running Wild, the youth theatre production, directed by Dale Rooks, will involve life-size puppetry by former war horse puppeteers, with the audience following the performance on foot through a variety of locations, and will involve some steep and uneven ground among the sculptures. Young Will embarks on an Indonesian holiday following the death of his father, and encounters the world-changing events of Boxing Day tsunami in 2004. Travelling deep into the jungle on the back of a remarkable elephant, the story tells of his adventures with both animals and their hunters. Running from the 2nd to the 16th of August, we regret that this production will not be audio described.
And now to advise you of other events during the season.
Dame Joan Plowright will be in conversation with Richard Digby Day about her life and experiences in the theatre on Sunday 31st May and 12th July at 3 p.m. Tickets £20. Greg Moss's new play Self-Help will be showcased by members of the Youth Theatre at St John's Chapel as part of the Festival of Chichester, 20th, 21st and 24th June at 2 p.m. Tickets £5. Noel and Cole, songs by Noel Coward and Cole Porter, will be sung by John Standing in the Minerva on Sunday 28th June 3 p.m. Tickets £20.
Michael Ball will talk to Kate Moss post-show on the 21st of August, tickets at £5. A literary lunch with playwright David Hare, 12:30 p.m. in the Brasserie on the 2nd of October, is followed by his reading of passages from his new memoir, The Blue Touch Paper. Tickets £30. Swan Song, a rehearsed reading of Chekhov's vaudeville piece, 11 a.m. in the Minerva on the 31st of October. Tickets £5. For further information about our Living with Dementia Festival, a series of activities and events for people living with dementia, run by our Learning and Participation Department, between Monday the 13th of April and Sunday, June the 7th, please access cft.org/Dementia Festival.
Other family-friendly events which may require booking are as follows.
Everyone Can Sing, arrangements of Gershwin songs performed by Colin Billings Pop-Up Choir in the foyer on Saturday the 13th of June. Silent Symphony on Saturday the 18th of July at 11 a.m, a promenade piece inspired by the silent movie era with stories from the CFT archives and involves an ensemble of young dancers. Michael Morpurgo reads from his latest novel, Listen to the Moon, on Saturday the 1st of August at 10:30 a.m. in the Festival Theatre. Tickets £5. Running Wild Beats. On 8th of August at 11 a.m. in the Minerva, poetry combines with the rhythm of the tabla drum. Tickets £5.
The legacy of conflict is explored at 5:30 on Friday the 4th of September in the Minerva Theatre, when a panel of experts discuss the cultural impact of the Great War through Somerset Maugham's play For Services Rendered. And Return to Sender, a piece by youth theatre members from Billingshurst, depicts correspondence from World War I. In the Minerva Theatre, tickets £5. Crisis Talks, a discussion of aspects of Frank McGuinness's Someone Who'll Watch Over Me, at 5:30 p.m. on Friday the 9th of October in the Minerva. This is free, but booking is essential.
Other talks are available pre- and post-show. All are free, but booking is essential. Pre-show talks, hosted by novelist and CFT biographer Kate Moss. Way Upstream, Alan Ayckbourn and Nadia Fall in conversation with biographer Paul Allen. Monday 27th of April, 5:45 p.m. The Rehearsal, Jeremy Sams. Thursday 28th of May, 6 p.m. A Damsel in Distress, Rob Ashford. Monday 8th of June, 5:45 p.m. Educating Rita, Michael Buffon and Willie Russell. Monday 22nd of June, 6 p.m. Mac and Mabel, Jonathan Church. Monday 20th of July, 5:45 p.m. For Services Rendered, Howard Davies. Wednesday the 5th of August, 6 p.m. Someone Who'll Watch Over Me, Michael Attenborough. Tuesday 15th of September, 6 p.m. Young Chekhov, David Hare and Jonathan Kent. Thursday 15th of October, 5:45 p.m.
Post-show discussions. Stay after the performance to ask questions, meet the company and discover more. These are hosted by Simon Brett, and they are free for anyone to attend. The first is Way Upstream on Monday the 11th of May. Then The Rehearsal, Monday the 25th of May. A Damsel in Distress, Monday the 22nd of June. Educating Rita, Friday the 10th of July. Mac and Mabel, Monday the 3rd of August. For Services Rendered, Monday the 17th of August. And Someone Who'll Watch Over Me on Monday the 5th of October. The last is Young Chekhov on Wednesday the 21st of October.
and booking information. Booking opens on March the 2nd for Friends Priority, online and by booking form, and on Monday, March the 9th, by phone and in person. General booking opens on Wednesday the 11th of March, online only, and Monday the 16th of March by phone and in person. In the Festival Theatre, tickets for Way Upstream, Platonov, Ivanov and the Seagull are, on preview and press nights, £10, £25 and £29, and for all other performances are £15, £26, £35 and £39. For the musicals, A Damsel in Distress and Mac and Mabel, press night and preview tickets are £10, £26 and £30, and for all other performances are £15, £26, £39 and £45. Booking the same number of tickets for all Chekhov plays could save you £21 at £60, £84 or £96, subject to availability. In the Minerva, tickets are £20 and £25 for press and preview nights, and £25 and £34 for all other performances. To book tickets with an access discount, please join the access list if you do not already belong. And for more information and a sign-up form if you have not already done so, please visit cft.org.uk/access list or call the access line on 01243 812 927 or email access@cft.org.uk. Guide dogs are welcome. Just please let us know when booking, as space is limited. We do look forward to describing for you during this 2015 festival season.